Washer won't start, won't run? I'm Rory with AppliancePartsPros.com, and today we're cutting through the guesswork. If your washer's just sitting there doing nothing, we're going to zero in on the top 5 reasons why. Could be the control board, could be the inlet valves, maybe the door lock's being stubborn, or the drain system's throwing a wrench in things. Whatever it is, we'll sort it out quick and clean. Let's get into it. Now, not starting or not running means different things to different people. So before you even reach for a tool or a meter, ask the basics. First question, is it plugged in? This sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised. It's not just whether the plug's in the wall, it's whether the outlet actually has power. Check your breaker, plug in a lamp, make sure it's live before tearing your washer apart. For today's purposes, we're going to assume the outlet is good. Just had to throw that pro tip out there for folks who need it. Next question, what exactly is it doing? Maybe it's totally dead, no lights, no sounds. Or maybe it powers on, acts like it's going to start, and then sits there. Maybe it tries a few things, makes some noise, maybe moves a little, and then quits. All of these give you clues. Whatever it is or isn't doing, we're heading to the control board first, but not to condemn it. The control board gets blamed for just about everything, but it should be the last thing you actually replace. That said, it's the first place to check things from. If you test a component from the control board and it reads correctly, then you've confirmed both the part and its wiring are probably fine. Resistance can lie, sure, but in most cases it won't. Once the board's exposed and you've got access, you can finally start answering the real questions. Does it power on? If yes, the board's getting power. If not, check your incoming voltage. If you've got voltage and the board still won't power up, you're down to 2 likely suspects: the control board itself or the drain pump. Wait, the drain pump? Yes. On washers with electronic controls, which is most models built in the last 20 years, there's usually an emergency drain routine built in. If the washer doesn't know what's going on, it defaults to get the water out. But if the drain pump is bad and the machine can't confirm it can drain, it'll freeze up and refuse to run. That's a fail-safe to keep it from flooding your house. And here's the kicker. The very first thing most washers try when you start a cycle is the drain pump. Sometimes that means the washer won't respond at all. Other times it powers up but won't actually start anything. In some cases it'll seem like it's working right until it doesn't. If you hear the pump running but nothing's coming out, check for blockages, kinks, excess suds, or gunk in the drain system before assuming the board's bad. Had one lock up on you like this? Let us know below. This one throws people off all the time. Next up, the door lock or lid latch. If the switch that tells the control the door's shut, or the motor that locks it, goes bad, most machines will still power on but won't run. Usually it checks this right at the start of the cycle. Some units wait until spin. You can usually test the door switch and the motor for continuity and resistance. For the actual lock switch, you may need a voltage test to confirm it's engaging. Now the motor. Washer tries to run a cycle, but the motor doesn't move, or the board can't see that it moved, it'll cancel. This happens quick. Might look like a false start. Maybe even a little water comes in first, then it drains and stops. You can check most motor windings right from the control board. Capacitors, though, usually have to be tested directly. They can't be verified from the board side. And some motors are too complex for meaningful field testing, especially if they're inverter driven. Ever had a washer quit mid-cycle for no reason? That's probably the motor check failing. Let us know it fixed it, or didn't. Lastly, the fill valves. These bring water in once the motor has done its first little test spins. If the control isn't satisfied with the fill level in time, it shuts down the cycle. Check the valve circuits from the board and make sure your home's water supply valves are fully open and delivering decent pressure. Back to where we started, the control board. Before you go tearing into anything, just a reminder, this is a general guide. Your washer might be wired completely different, so grab your tech sheet or the service manual before you start poking around. A lot of models have a diagnostics mode built in, and that can save you a ton of time. Use it if you've got it. If everything else checks out, drain pump, door lock, motor, fill valves, then it's fair to start side-eyeing the control board. But don't make it your first guess. Need any of these parts? AppliancePartsPros.com has over 2 million in stock, ready to ship fast, and the know-how to help you fix it right. Thanks for watching.